College football playoff prediction time. Let's go. We got Clemson versus Texas in the first matchup right here. I like Texas. I'm not going to overthink it. Clemson has only beat up on bad teams outside of SMU this year. I would like to see Arch Manning in the spot. I hope Arch honestly takes over for Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers has looked cooked recently. Let's keep moving on. Let's go quick. Tennessee versus Ohio State. I like Ohio State in a close one. To be honest, I think the spread is way too high in that spot. I lean Tennessee with the points, but you can check out all our stuff on CarterCast on the YouTube channel as well, all our first-round previews and everything. SMU, Penn State. I'm going Penn State. The game's in Happy Valley. I like Penn State in this matchup. But, man, I don't feel great about a lot of the teams in the bottom half of this bracket. Indiana versus Notre Dame. People are going to hate this one, but I'm going Notre Dame. Don't overthink this one. I think Notre Dame's going to be able to run all over them. I think Riley Leonard has a big day on the ground against them. Let's keep moving on. We got Texas versus Arizona State at the top. Going Texas. I think Arizona State is very susceptible against great defenses, and this is really the best team they've played outside of BYU this year, and I think Texas is just a much better team all around. Give me Texas in that spot. Ohio State, Oregon, rematch. Give me Ohio State. I really think Oregon has been flirting with losing a little too much recently. I can't believe I'm taking Ryan Day in that spot. Penn State versus Boise State. I think Penn State's a little susceptible to getting ran all over by Ashton Jeanty. Doesn't matter. I think all around, Abdul Carter and Penn State, I think they have a big game against Boise State. I like Penn State moving on. And I know I picked all chalk in the first round, but things are getting a little different in the second round. Notre Dame versus Georgia. This is going to be a sneaky, very fun game. I like Georgia with or without Carson Beck. I think that Georgia team almost looked better without Carson Beck in the SEC title game. I think Gunnar Stockton actually brings something a little different than Beck did. We got Texas, Ohio State. I'm going Texas in this spot. I do worry about Steve Sarkisian getting a little too cute in big games, but I like Texas's talent all around. And I think Ewers or Arch Manning is going to be the difference over Will Howard in that matchup. Penn State versus Georgia. I'm going Georgia still, and I think we see a SEC title rematch and the rematch we saw in Austin. Can Georgia beat them 3 times in a row? I'm going, though. I'm taking Texas to win the national title. I hope we get to see Arch Manning or at least both quarterbacks at some point. I still think Texas gets it done somehow. Give me Texas in the national title game.